So the next part of the video continues where we see Coco and the community, the black community that she went, the Israelites communities that she went meeting. And this is important. She advised us to watch this video. So why not? Let's see what she has up her sleeves.
1 second to tell you guys, for me it's such a unique name. Because it's similar to Israel name, like for example last time Lital is an Israel name, Yalital. But here her name is Yalital, and for me it's so unique because she have like Yud and A, which in Hebrew it's mean it's the letter of God. It's so powerful. So the day God will bless me and bring me some baby, I'm going to call my baby Yalital.
Oh, beautiful.
For sure. The day God will bless me. Nice meeting you.
Likewise.
Nice meeting you. Can I come closer? It's okay?
Yeah.
Nice meeting you. Finally.
Likewise.
My pleasure.
Likewise. So my task in the community, and people call me SAR, which is actually the title.
Okay.
And you're familiar with SAR, minister.
Okay.
So my portfolio in the community is information. And basically that means I collect, analyze, disseminate information about us, about the world. And I interface with media. I interface with anthropologists who come to study us and inquire. And literally, SAR Haspara, and you know Haspara. And literally it's from the root to give an explanation. So any questions that you have, you're welcome to. None are out of bounds.
Okay, let's start from the beginning. You guys have an American passport.
I do.
No, but not
and
all of you.
Many of it, I would venture to say maybe 90% of us do, if not more.
Oh wow! So you holding like Israeli one and American one. And last time I've been here, you say something very interesting. You say that if you decide to go to the army, Israel force you to give up on the American one. Something like that.
It's not that if we decide to go to the army.
Okay.
Because for us, it's an obligation to go and to serve our country. But it's for those people, those families who wanted to receive Israeli citizenship. They would have to give up on their American citizenship in the past in order to be able to receive the Israeli citizenship. But for those people who actually serve in the army, their families don't have to give up the American citizenship. So now, because of the decision in 2014 with Gideon Saar, he decided that we could maintain also the American citizenship as well. But that's only for the people who serve in the army. So you have other people who
it's complicated. There's lots of different variations on this.
But it's a choice for you guys to serve in the army. For example, for me, it's not a choice. I will go to the jail. It's a choice for you, or like
he was there when he made this. I just have to go.
It's a choice.
Okay.
But it's one that thus far we've been 100% in enlistment. You have 100% enlistment rate following exiting the high school.
Okay. Yalita! This is the girl I talk about. I'm going to call my baby on your name. Yalita.
We don't have 100% because daughters like this didn't have status, so she was not allowed to enlist, but I'm pretty certain that you would have wanted to. Your peer.
To serve?
All your peer served.
Oh.
And it's complicated, but let me first give all praises and honor to the Holy One of Israel, to Yah. And to his anointed. I greet you shalom and welcome again.
Shalom. Thank you.
I don't have Israeli citizenship.
Okay.
I have permanent residency.
Okay.
And I was able to obtain it through one of my daughters.
Okay.
Who had served. And I have applied for my citizenship, but it has been postponed. It's been drug out. And it's important for us to maintain the American passport simply because it allows us freedom of movement. That if with an Israeli passport, it would be difficult to move around like we do. And the freedom of movement is essential to our prophetic mission. Our prophetic mission is to be a light unto the nations. If you look at my card, I'm advisor to Southern Eden, to South Africa, Zambia, Congo. I have a daughter married with children in Ghana. I'm attending conferences. I got one coming up in Uganda. I go to the States and attend conferences there from time to time.
You need your
we need that movement, and that would be a burden, a huge burden, if we had just the Israeli.
Just the Israeli one.
So it's important, and we thank now Foreign Minister Gidon Sar for having the foresight and understanding to leave us that kind of liberty. Well, there's so much here. There's nothing more complicated, I don't think, than trying to articulate Israel's position in the world. And for us, it's even more difficult because of our unique heritage and position here.
Okay. I have
But
another...
we manage it. We manage.
I have another question, if it's okay. So I just follow last week after a beautiful Israelite girl, and I saw she was writing on her story that Israelites don't have religion, okay? And she by herself, after many years that she thinking about that, she decided to convert to Islam. So it was very new for me because I didn't know you guys don't have religion, or maybe it's not true. Please, can you tell me about that?
We don't ascribe to any religion. We actually think that religion is the big problem on the planet. And when you begin to talk about God, when you use that language, when you say that you adhere to biblical standards and laws and what have you, and that this is part of your ancestry, the average global mind will immediately revert to, oh, this is some religion. And we're saying that no, this is a lifestyle, this is a way of life, it's a 24/7 relationship. Religions allow you to worship one day a week, and those days vary according to what denomination or what branch of religion it is. So we would say that religion is really the cause of most of the confusion on the planet. And so we're not religious. We are Sabbath observant.
So if someone asks
It's
you
a
what
day
is your
of rest.
religion,
It's not a day of worship. If someone asked us what is our religion,
what would be your answer?
we don't practice a religion.
Okay.
We're not Jewish. We're not adherents to the religious tenets of Judaism. We are Judeans.
Wow.
In two ways. One, we're in southern Judea, in the region of southern Judea here in this land. That makes us Judeans in that context. But we're also Judeans in the sense that we identify as being from the tribe of Judah. Okay, that's our tribal affiliation. And when you talk about Hebrews, when you talk about Israelites, when you talk about Judeans, each of those have a prophetic mandate and purpose and mission that they are to fulfill.
Okay.
Through Abraham's seed, all the nations of the earth were to be blessed. Through the Israelite connection, we were to be a light unto the nations. And through Judah, we were to be those who would bring the messianic seed into existence. That was that conduit to bring that messianic presence back to the planet, or on the planet, and maintain that. And it also says that Judah would have his hand at the neck of the enemy. And so how do we interpret these things? Blessings. I think you've had enough interaction to know that there's a real sense of peace. And someone just said that from watching. He just sent me a message this morning. Who just looked at a couple of videos that I sent him, and he can see the difference in our lifestyle versus what he's witnessing in Chicago, for example. And so there's a formula that allowed us to achieve that. It didn't just fall out of the sky, and that formula is our relationship with the Creator. Remember that the whole reason for the galut, for the exile, was that it was some things we were doing that got us kicked out of this land. And so in restoring that relationship, the promise was, I will return to you as well. So we return to Yah, Yah returns back to us. And there's a protective force and energy that goes
God,
with that.
right?
Yes.
Just if you don't know, like her name, Yalital. Exactly.
And obviously that's a huge difference between us and our Jewish family here, in that they don't like to say the name. But as we interpret it, we were told to extol the name, to exclaim, to proclaim the name, and lift it up and shout it. Hallelujah, praise to Yah. So for us, that's one of the divergences. And there are many divergences between us and the religious teachings. But I want to get back to those missions. Blessings, being a light, and being that conduit for messianic ideas. And so the light, of course, Bibi Netanyahu interprets the light as military prowess, technology, startups, finances, etc. All that has a place in a nation, but there's something unique and distinguishable for Israel that we are supposed to be different. And that light has to be a moral light, it has to be a spiritual light, it has to be a tangible 24/7 way of living that people will say, that makes sense. It's nothing spooky. It actually must make sense in our diet, in our teachings with the children, in our relationships, all of those things. By now you should know that we don't like our daughters to fall in love with brothers. We don't want to fall in love. And that's, we want to rise in love. Now that may seem just a matter of semantics.
That is nice. That is sweet. You don't want to fall in love. You want to rise in love. I love
the
it.
impact is sweet.
I will take it.
Because when you fall, you're going down, and when you fall, you can hurt yourself.
You changed my life now with this. I'm telling you.
And these are just simple things in our daily life. We don't want to do it to death. I don't want anybody to love me to death.
Can
love
I ask
me to
a question?
life, please.
Just you take me to this topic. What do you think about a mixed couple? For example, if I will come here and I will rise with love with some Israelite guy here, so you will accept it? You as community, you will accept mixing couple here? It will not destroy your community or something? What do you think personally about it?
It's already happened. I have a personal testimony. One of my daughters is married to a white fellow. Okay. And when she came and mentioned it to me and brought it to me, I have to be honest, I was a bit surprised. This was way back in 1986, I believe. I was a bit surprised, but then I thought about it and I said, but that's how she's been taught, that we don't distinguish this. When you talk about, let's go back to that heritage again.
But I'm not talking about color, I'm talking about me as a Jewish.
Outside the community.
Yeah.
Well, all that's part of it. It's culture. And there's a culture that she's been raised, or we've been raised and taught. We don't smoke. We don't consume flesh. Well, just think if a daughter begins to pursue a brother who's from wherever culture, and he eats meat, that's a problem. If he smokes, that's a problem. And even within the community, if she likes to go bowling and he likes to go to movies and they don't like the other activity, but when they're pursuing, he's taking her to the movies or taking her bowling because he knows she likes it, but he really doesn't like it. We want her to know that he really doesn't like that. Will he continue to do that to continue to?
But let's say he stops smoking for a little, he become to be vegan, you will accept him?
Yes, but he should stop smoking because it's the right thing to do.
Let's say he will do it, still he will be...
we don't want him to feel like he was forced into that. He needs to do it. And in the scriptures it says, first seek ye the kingdom and his righteousness, Yah's righteousness, and all other things shall be added unto you. So the priority needs to be building that relationship with the Creator. Then the relationship will organically come together.
So it's not like African clothes. It's different, It's different the material?
No, the material is
the material is the same, but it's not like African clothes.
It's like our own style. Like
your own style, exactly.
Ourselves.
Yes. Definitely.
But it has African
yes, definitely.